As the story of UnOrdinary progresses, we are beginning to see how abilities can level up. When an ability user begins to use their ability more and more often, they begin to level up, right? It's like a muscle. The more and more you use it, the stronger it gets. No! Well, kind of. It's complicated. See, when a person begins to work on their ability, they can't just constantly use the same moves over and over and over and, whoa, I'm suddenly a high tier! No. When a person begins to work on their ability, it's actually up to the person on how they want their ability to change. It really isn't a straight line from, oh, I can fire lasers, to, oh, I can explode. It's more like, oh, I can fire lasers. But what if... We've seen people's abilities evolve throughout the comic. Mainly, my favorite character, Jumbled. No, fuck you. I'm not a horrible rabbit hole. That is John and Aura manipulation.
How is he able to
How does someone with his own ability?
How does the ability is very simple.
That'll be next video. We get to see Blake's ability grow, starting from episode 138. Stop. Here. This is the moment we begin to see Blake's ability change. This is the moment that Blake realized he can do more with his energy beams, and he begins to work on his ability. Whoa! He learned how to do it with 3 fingers. Wow, 4! I bet he's gonna be able to do it with 5! At this moment, Blake chose his own direction with his ability. He figured out that he can do more than just fire beams. He can create energy pulses. Let's look back. This all started because Blake saw John use the energy beam differently. This is what determines someone's level, not a person's stats. Sure, it's a way. However, there are many exceptions. Like, look at this! Arlo's stats! His cumulative stats are lower than Remy's, and yet he's levels above her. Speaking of Arlo, we are now beginning to see another change in another ability. Arlo got inspired by the worst person in the world to do something really cool. Move his barrier. They need to see an outside example. You don't know that something is possible until you see it. This is the reason John was able to level up so quickly, because he had a literal walking, talking instructional book for his ability right next to him. That's why John was so dependent on Claire's clairvoyance. I mean, look at him. Not a single thought in his head.
Fish, fruit, San Diego.